Hey everyone, it's Jude here, and today I wanted to talk about what it's like 5 years after top surgery. I know there's a lot of videos out there talking about going through top surgery and the aftercare of getting top surgery, but I don't know if there's a lot of conversations about 5 years down the line. So today we're going to be talking about 5 years after top surgery. So some things that I thought were going to change and happen after surgery and living my life with top surgery is that I was expecting more people to be able to recognize that I'm trans and that I've had top surgery, even though I still look very feminine because I'm non-binary and I don't necessarily want to look like a man. I just want to look like a human, and I feel more confident and comfortable in my body without a chest. But because I didn't get a double mastectomy, I got keyhole, I don't have very visible scarring. So when you do see my chest, it's not like you can right away tell like, oh, this person has had top surgery. A lot of people just assume that that's what my chest looks like, and maybe I was just born with a flat chest, or that I'm a girl with a flat chest, and it's not the same as, I would say, somebody who has gone through double mastectomy and has visible scarring and like has had their nipples removed and put back on. My nipples were not removed and put back on. They were just kind of like cut underneath and sucked everything out. And they left my nipples at first, and that was really dysphoric because I still had feminine nipples. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but I went back to get like a little revision done to get my nipples smaller, and unfortunately one of them I still have a lot of dysphoria with because it's still not as small as I would want it, and it still gives off like a very feminine vibe, and so I don't really like that. But other than that, it looks pretty good. But again, a lot of people don't recognize me as having had top surgery, so I feel like I don't get the recognition of people seeing me and being like, oh, that's a trans person, because they can't visibly see the scars. So that's something that like 5 years down the line, it's like, I think I have to accept the fact that a lot of people are gonna look at me and not be able to tell that I have gone through top surgery, even though that's something that I went through, and it was really a big step in my life and something that I'm very proud of going through. But I don't have the visible scars to be able to show that. And I don't know if anybody else who's gone through keyhole surgery has also had these feelings of like, oh, I wish I had the scars so that people can actually visibly see that I'm trans and I went through the top surgery and I did that. So yeah, that's one thing that I wish, I don't know, I wish that I was more visibly, you were more visibly able to see that I've gone through a surgery. But at the same time, it's really nice to not have the scars and my body look very like, oh, that was like you were born that way kind of thing, which is really interesting. You know, but a lot of people still see me as like a girl with a flat chest, which is not very cool, and I don't like that. So I don't know, I would like to talk to more people who have had keyhole surgery and their feelings and thoughts on not having the big scars, because for me, again, I kind of feel like left out almost, like I'm not, you know, like I'm on the outside of the group. Like I feel like I'm not a part of the top surgery group, even though I've had top surgery. I feel like I'm like on the outside because you can't see visible scarring, and it's not like you can look at me and tell that I've had top surgery. I usually have to tell people, right? So that's definitely something to think about if you do get keyhole surgery, is that not a lot of people will know you've gone through the surgery. And if that's something that you want, then that's obviously awesome. But it has given me some feelings of like, oh, I wish it was more visible. You know what I mean? But my relationship with my body is definitely a lot better since I got top surgery. I'm really happy. I would not change it for the world. Love that I have a flat chest and I'm able to go topless and on the beach or wherever. And one thing I will say about having keyhole surgery and looking a little feminine is posting online. You get flagged a lot, and a lot of my videos on like TikTok or Instagram will be taken down because I have such like a feminine face and I wear makeup, and so a lot of people just think I'm a girl with no top on, and I'm like, no, that's not true. I went through surgery. I should be allowed to post my results and have my chest out just like any other person who's gone through surgery. So I feel like that's one thing that I've had to kind of, I don't know. I feel like, I just feel like it's a little unfair. It's unfair. I feel like if I had the scarring and you could see the visible scarring, my videos wouldn't be taken down as much, and they wouldn't be reported, because you'd be able to like be like, oh yes, they've gone through surgery and whatnot. But because I don't have the scarring, a lot of people report my videos and are like, oh my god, I can see your chest and all this stuff, which really hurts. It really hurts to not be seen. Like I feel like 5 years down the line, I still like, people don't see me as like a trans person, which really sucks. And yeah, I don't know how to keep navigating that. Like today I would like to show you my chest, but I feel like because I present so feminine, I feel like if I did show my chest on this video, it would be flagged and taken down because people would report it, or YouTube would think that I'm a girl showing my chest and that is inappropriate. So I feel like I'm not allowed to share with you my chest, which is making me a little emotional right now, because I'm so proud of my chest and I think it's beautiful, and I think I should be able to share it. You know, like I went through the surgery to get this chest, and it's not a female chest, it's my chest, and it's not inappropriate in any way. Not saying that female chests are inappropriate, but just the internet doesn't like them. And the fact that I keep getting put into this category of like being seen of still having a female chest, even though I've gone through the surgery, really hurts. And I just like, it's been 5 years and I still like can't post freely without a shirt on, and that really hurts. And I don't know if anybody else goes through that. I don't know, like I feel like there's not a lot of people who do get keyhole. I feel like it's very few and far in between. So yeah, I just want to let you know that it is something that's really hard and has hit me hard and has affected me a lot in the last 5 years, not being able to show off my chest freely. That really hurts me, and it makes me feel like I'm not accepted and not like, you know, I'm not okay to be seen, which really hurts. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep posting, but it's just like, I don't know, like if I was an AMAB person and I wore makeup and had long hair, it's fine for me to post with my chest out, you know what I mean? And it's just because I was born AFAB that I'm not allowed to do that, and I'm still seen as like a girl, and that really hurts. Yeah, so let's we're trying to move on to something a little bit better so I don't cry. So sensation wise, feeling wise, after 5 years is pretty good. I don't have a lot of numbness. I can feel like a pretty decent amount. Like, yeah, I can, like, I'm pinching my nipples. I can feel that. I really would like to get my nipples pierced, but again, I want to fix the one. I call them nip and nop. So nop's kind of like the weird one. If you want to refer to my nipples, there's nip and nop. And yeah, I want to get them pierced eventually. I'm a little scared about that because I don't do good with pain. So maybe I'll have a video in the future explaining how that's like, getting nipple piercings after top surgery as someone who's gone through keyhole, because I know a lot of people who get top surgery and have got the double mastectomy get nipple piercings, which I think would be a different experience than me because I didn't get my nipples removed and put back on. So I don't know if their sensation is different, if they have all of the nerve endings and feelings back kind of thing like me. Like I feel like I've been able to heal really well and regain a lot of my sensation, which is really cool, but again, scary for getting my nipples pierced. But that's something in the future, and yeah, I'll let you know. I'll update you if that happens. I will say that there has been moments where I've thought about like, oh, if I was just able to accept my body the way it was and not get the top surgery and whatnot, because I do see a lot of trans people now just like accepting their bodies and not getting surgeries, which I think is super amazing and super lovely. And I have the moments of like, could I have just accepted where I was and what my body looked like. And then I look back and think about right before my top surgery, my boobs started growing. Not that I had big boobs, I had very small boobs. I don't know if y'all know this, but I was like, I didn't even fill out an A cup. Like there was like no boobage, like no boobs, like really, like. But before my top surgery, one of like my breasts kind of started to grow, and I was like, it was starting to get like looking like a boob, and like I've never had that, and I was like, no, it's time, like we need to get this top surgery now. So I think that like if I kept my chest, and it might have grown a little bit, and I think that would have been like, I don't know how I feel about it, you know. But again, looking back, like I talked to one of my best friends, and like we both agreed that our chests were really beautiful, and like they were like we had really nice chests, and like it's just so sad that we didn't connect with them, and like we didn't feel like it was us. And you know, it's kind of sad to let go of something that was beautiful, even though it may not feel like it's fully you. So I don't know if anybody else has that feeling of like, oh, if I could have just accepted and not got the surgery, you know. That is something that like comes into my mind every so often. And I don't know, I think right now I have like a pair of fake tits that I wear sometimes, which gives me a lot of like I don't know, euphoria, like fun. Like it makes me feel like excited to wear them. Like I get to dress up and like have this like feminine figure, which I like. But I like the fact that I can take them off at the end of the day, you know. Like I don't have to have them. I don't know, like it's really weird. I don't know if anybody else has gone through top surgery and then got fake boobs like that. Like I love having my fake boobs. It's something that like, again, like it's something that I really enjoy having from time to time, but it's nice to be able to take them off at the end of the day and have my flat chest. And I don't know, I hope this is making sense. I just wanted to share my thoughts and feelings on this, and I was just wondering if anybody else has felt like this, and maybe make you feel not as alone, and that like there's other people who have these thoughts and feelings and go through this after top surgery, and that's completely normal, and you are valid in your feelings. I'm valid in my feelings. It's okay, Jude, we love you. Clothing wise, obviously I love the way my chest looks in clothing that like I don't have a chest. So like wearing shirts like this is really nice because it's just like nice and flat. But I will say that because I like to wear like feminine tops, a lot of the tops are built with in mind like boobs, and I don't have boobs anymore, so a lot of times I'll have to customize my tops now to fit my body properly, because again, I like wearing like feminine tops, but they're like made for like a little bit of titty, and I don't got a little bit of titty anymore. So yeah, that's something that if you like wearing feminine clothes, there are a lot of tops that are like made for boobs, and you might have to customize them. But luckily I sew, so it's all good, and I do sew some of my stuff to fit my chest more. There are a few like dresses and stuff that I'm like, oh, I can't really wear them because they need boobs, and then that's when my like fake boobs come in handy, because then I'm like, okay, I can just like put a little fake boobie in there and that'll fill it out and that'll look good. But yeah, so some of that, I don't know, I just wanted to mention that. Also, when it comes to like sexual things, like with my partner, I'm very like, I don't mind if they touch nip, the one that's normal, I don't mind that, but nop gives me a little bit of dysphoria, and I think I'm like working through that, and I don't think my girlfriend sees it as like a feminine nipple, which is really nice, but I have my own problems with that I need to work through. And unfortunately the surgery to get that fixed is like $1,000, which is a little much, and I need to figure out how I can save up to get that done. But hopefully that will be done in the next year or two, and it'll be good. And I'll show it off, and then we'll get nipple piercings, and it'll be fabulous. But yeah, that was just a little bit of my thoughts and feelings on having top surgery and what it's like for me to have keyhole surgery and not a double mastectomy. And I hope somebody connects to this, or it was like informational in some way. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed, and please come back to watch some more videos. I'll be posting as much as I can. I love posting, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Also, just like a little quick disclaimer, you don't need to get surgery to be trans. You can be trans and have no surgeries at all. I'm just speaking from somebody who has gone surgery, and I just want to be visibly seen as, I just would like to be more visibly seen as a trans person, you know what I mean, after going through a surgery like that. But yes, you are lovely and your body is however you want it to be. You don't need surgery to be trans, and I love you all. Okay, bye.